Okay, so Sony just released new details on this brand new PlayStation Slim, but there's a catch. Sony actually isn't calling it the Slim. In fact, this would be called the same as the original PlayStation, like the PS5 Digital and the PS5 Disc. Now, one would say, why wouldn't they change the name of the brand new PlayStation system? Well, the long but short answer is, there's not really much of a difference. But my job is to try to tell you what I actually know. So here's what we actually know. The new PS5 will come in a disc version and a digital version. It will also be about 30% smaller than the original PS5. This new system will include a few different ports, like 2 Type-C ports on the front and 2 Type-A ports on the back, which is not that much. You might be able to get 1 or 2 extra games. Now, here's where things get a little bit more interesting. For those who choose to buy the PlayStation Digital, you now will have the option in the future to purchase the Ultra HD Blu-ray player, which can be attached to the side of the PlayStation. But essentially, this turns this into a PS5 disc version, right? Now, this is a pretty decent feature for the digital version, as the original one doesn't offer this kind of option. Now, another weird feature is the new PS5 doesn't come with a stand. Well, I mean, it does come with a stand, but only the horizontal stand. So if you want to stand this system up vertically, you will have to purchase a additional stand, which brings me into my next topic, pricing. So with all that being said, how much is all this going to cost? Well, the PS5 disc version is going to cost the same as the original version, which was $499, which comes as no surprise. But the PS5 Digital is coming in at $449, which is $50 more than the original digital version. Now the catch is, yeah, you can go later on down the road and purchase the Blu-ray player to attach to the PS5 Digital, but there's going to be an extra cost, which is going to cost you an extra $79. Which then makes this system actually $30 more than the disc version, which at this point doesn't really make too much sense if you ask me. And not to mention, if you are interested in standing this new system up vertically, then you will actually have to pay an extra $30 for the stand. Okay, so let's just summarize everything that we went over today. We are about to get a slightly smaller system by 30% and a slightly lighter system by 10%. We are getting slightly more space with the new system having 1 terabyte of space and the older system having 825 gigs of space. We are getting a few different ports, 1 extra Type-C and 1 less Type-A. But you can upgrade the digital version to the disc version later on down the road with a Ultra Blu-ray disc accessory. And last, you'll have to purchase an additional stand if you want to stand the new system up vertically. Now, with all that being said, I would like to say Sony has been doing an amazing job with this next gen system. From the new looks, style, controller, features, and accessories, I feel like Sony has did their thing. But we basically got the same system, which I feel like we really didn't need. They could have just kept on making that system, but I guess they wanted to make it a little bit smaller. Sony did state that once the original PS5 sells out, that this new PS5 will be in replace of the older PS5. So you will no longer be able to purchase the older PS5, which is why I feel like this PS5 isn't technically an upgrade. It's just a newer PS5, slightly smaller. And it's also why I feel like PlayStation is just calling it the PS5 disc and PS5 digital. Alright guys, let me know down in the comment section if you guys are going to be picking up this new PS5 system, or whatever you guys feel about the new PS5. It's your boy Party Boy. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.